Yeah, yeah, it's Monday. Hello everybody. Welcome. It's Monday night.
That went down the wrong way.
So I've just got a couple of buttons to press while we're getting the intros done. Look.
Jazz hands.
What is it? It's an Ewok.
Hello everyone. Yes.
No, that's him.
Calm down. Yeah. After last week about not getting anything to eat, this week I brought my food with me. So here I am. Yes, here we are. There's 4 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're here. Yes, be the gang. I won't sing the rest of it.
No, don't sing it at all, please.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to eModels Monday with 4 of us. 4 of us. Yes, and it's just for this week because I'm not here next week or the week after.
I might not be next week.
Same here because I'm going into the hospital in a COVID bubble.
Oh, well.
There may be a break in transmission for a few weeks.
Well, make the most of it this week because, yes.
Yeah.
So next week it looks like it's me.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Chris, if they don't admit me into the COVID bubble, I should be here. But I've got my surgery next week, and I say, yeah.
No worries.
Just take your computer and your webcam and everything with you and set it up and
do it from the hospital bed because I'll be face down with one of them rings and I'll just say, "Hello, everyone."
It'll be like the face in the middle of the sun in the Teletubbies, wouldn't it? Yeah. It's like just circle with the face in the middle going, "Hello, children.
Hello there."
Yeah, so it's a bit of a shock for 4 of us all being here. We don't know what to do.
I know. I didn't even know where to come to join the hangout thing. I'm like, how the hell do I do this now?
Tell you something, though, Ted. Terms and conditions is going to be dead easy for us 3 this week.
Yeah,
isn't it?
he's doing it.
Yeah.
What, me?
Yeah, you. So what? It's thrown us now. Over to Foxx for the terms and conditions while I get the script out.
Be good. Done.
Yep, that's it.
That's what I used to say. Yes.
Hang on a minute. Put Foxx back on a minute. Put Foxx back on. Is that a box of Quality Street I can see at the back? Do we not get one?
It's a box of Death Guard. You can have a Death Guard if you want.
No, I thought Sweeties were coming out there because you've been away so long.
Death Guard always travel in Quality Street.
That's a lot of freshly built dudes you got in there, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, not that freshly built. Yes, it's eModels Monday. Welcome one and all. It's eModels Monday. It's your show. It's a chance to hang out and have a good time. Simple rules. First of all, be nice in chat. It's a family-friendly show, so don't be a spoon. Please don't mention other model retailers because it is an eModels show. That's emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs. And that's about it. We will do our best. Hang on. We will do our best to actually have the chat open.
Yeah.
One moment. We'll do our best. Chat.
I've just remembered to open chat as well because I've been doing what's in store. It's my what's in store tonight. Yeah, because they made me do it.
They made me do it. Yes, we'll try our best to answer all your questions and stuff in chat. But remember, we are really old and a bit rubbish, and the chat goes like that. So we'll probably miss half your comments. If you ask a question and we don't answer it, just give it 5 or 10 minutes and ask it again. But if it's a question for us directly, put the whole comment in capital letters so we have a chance to see it. Otherwise, we might miss it. But yeah, don't be a spoon in chat and have a good time. Thanks.
There you go. That was easy.
How's that for fast? I'm sweating like a.
Right. And don't forget if you finish the thing, you can get a ding.
Yeah.
So
I've not finished anything.
I've not finished anything either.
Well, I didn't finish anything. The only thing I finished like 5 weeks ago, so it doesn't really count.
It doesn't count.
You're too late now. You should have just said you finished it last week.
I finished the thing last week.
Oh, did you?
Technically.
Here we go. Technically.
It was my birthday last week, so I finished another year of life. Does that count?
No.
Okay.
No. Can't even think about that. But happy birthday for last whatever day it was, Chris. Yeah.
It was on Thursday.
I did see it, and I did send you a notification on time.
I'm sure you did.
Not the day after. But yeah. my earphones are terrible.
I feel
Fun.
like with all four of us sat like this, we should be like singing in harmony or something, doing some sort of cover version of something.
No, you don't want to subject the viewers to that, do we?
Yeah,
I
the
don't
viewing
know.
numbers are already
Voice.
starting to go down. So yeah, no, it's not.
Did you get anything nice for Christmas? Did you get
Christmas.
anything nice for your birthday? Then?
I got some model kit. I got a couple of model kit type things. I got some Lego. I got some other one of them wooden things to build and stuff like that, and a couple of t-shirts and general getting old stuff. Didn't get any socks.
Did you not?
But I got
did you
lots
not,
of socks.
Did
So
you
I'm
not get
okay
any
there.
socks? You're not old then.
I've got lots of socks. I'm not old officially till next year.
How old are you this year? Or how are you now?
I on Thursday I became 49 years old.
Ooh, I remember those days.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun.
You youngster. You kids of today don't know what old
child.
age is like. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the youngest in the gang, isn't he?
It didn't.
Yeah.
Fox is
Didn't like
49 as well at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the big 5-0 in a couple of weeks, and you
Yeah,
mate.
he's not
a
quite
couple
there
of
yet.
months.
But at the moment we're sharing an age. But then it will leap ahead.
Well, officially next month I can start saying, "Do you know how old I am?" Guess how Guess how
You're
old I am.
82. You're 82.
Putting your age in front of your name at the beginning of the conversation. I'm
Is that when you
86,
have to
know.
say I'm 87? You know.
Do you know how old I am? I remember that. Yeah.
Does that mean you can now officially put Ted McSkipperton, age, retired? In brackets, RETD.
RTD. Yeah, that's it. Cool. So, where did we go now? Yeah, don't forget we did have a giveaway last week, and there's nobody commented on it. So go and comment on it. Hurry up.
Oh,
Go and do it.
oh.
Yeah, make sure to go to last week's video and put a comment on last week's video, whatever the comment was.
I mean, if no one comments, does it mean then that it's a rollover?
Yeah.
There are comments, just not very many of them. So yeah,
Or it
somebody
just
will
means that-
win later this evening. It
Yeah.
could
No
be
comments at all,
you.
it means.
So
no
yeah,
comments
so
at all.
the less people are in it, there's more chance of winning. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Good over that. So what's Billy and Bench as well? We've got to do that. We have to do that every week. It's contractual, so we have to do that. Yep. Food, Chris. Did you have food for birthday as well? Did you go out for it, or did you have cake? Cake.
No, we didn't. I had a Jaffa cake. Does that sort of count? I didn't have a particularly big cake or anything. No, we just had a normal home indoors eating stuff. So yeah,
Well, you can still have a home indoors eating stuff with a ginormous cake.
it could have been, but I didn't fancy a ginormous cake. So no.
You're not normal, are you? Jed's dropped his pint glass again.
Yeah,
It sounded more like a shot glass, actually. But
I do have a small glass here, but it's a Monday night eModels show, so I can't be showing anything of that.
or was it the end falling off your hammer again?
You're going to need the hammer because Retro Rabbit Studios.
His end
Retro
fell
Rabbit
off
Studios
again.
has
I knew
finished the 7.5-inch tall vinyl Godzilla kit.
Uh,
So I'd like a ding for that, please. Retro Rabbit.
Hang on, he's got to repair his ding device.
Oh dear.
He's not even
His end
listening.
fell
What,
off.
is he checking up on me again? He's making sure I'm not
No,
making
no,
stuff
his
up.
end fell off. Oh, he probably is, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Scale
is he-
Modelling Chaos says when
He's fallen
when
asleep.
Ted has
No,
a birthday
no.
cake.
You wait. Oi, Ted.
Ted,
We need a
Gotta do a
ding,
ding.
please.
What?
pay attention, 007.
He wasn't paying attention, was it?
He was
wasn't.
not. He was on his own little world. We need a ding, Ted. Retro Rabbit
Retro-
Studios has finished their 7.5-inch tall vinyl Godzilla kit.
Oh right, I just looked at 7.5-inch vinyl Godzilla kit on eModels. I nearly put it in what's in store, but I didn't.
I'm waiting for it to do that, and he actually swings it, and it just pings off and puts a big hole in his wall. Oh,
Lynn Dipple's got a ding. She finished a mini building blocks, a Roadrunner. Meep meep.
There you are.
but that was
Yeah,
two dings.
Yeah, because it was on the rebound. Yeah.
I like that.
That means everybody gets two dings now.
Yeah, you can. You have to, Len. You have to carry that ding over to the next kit you finish. So yeah. Where else? Does somebody say cake? Says Twisted Rail Hobbies, and he also Scale Modding Chaos says I have to have the fire brigade informed when I have a birthday cake. He must have been looking at my what's in store.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's
Scale model birthday cake.
there's a hint.
Twisted Rail says Chris did get a nice birthday present. His youngest moved out and he got a hobby room annex.
No,
Oh.
she's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been told I'm not allowed to use it for storage and stuff because she's coming back.
Ah, that would have made a perfect stash room, Chris, wouldn't it?
The downside of a child moving out to go to university is they keep coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, they keep coming back every half term and things like that.
Yeah.
You need to encourage them to be totally independent and buy them a flat wherever they're living at and things like that. Yeah.
Lee Barrett says, "Don't comment like I can win." So I guess he was one of the comments on the video.
Yeah, Michael Jackelman in caps is shouting, "I've commented." Yeah.
Yeah.
What are our bench and bellies? What are your benches and bellies?
A glass of orange, mate. I had some nice ham and bay leaf wraps.
You did. I saw them last night.
Yeah, my
What about
belly.
bench? What about the bench?
I forgot. What did I
Bench was the ball tank and the Valkyrie.
Ball tank.
Thank.
Ball tank.
What about you, Ted?
My belly tonight was Yorkshire pud, gravy and mash and everything. A big Yorkshire pud with all the stuff inside it. Big, yeah, all the stuff inside it. And on the bench tonight we have cheese and onion crisps.
When does it go from a Yorkshire pud to just being an edible plate?
Well, that's what it is, really, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, it's just an edible crockery, isn't it?
Yeah, the challenge is to put the Yorkshire pud on the table, put all the stuff inside it, fill it with gravy, then you have to eat it before the gravy leaks out onto the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you can't eat you have to get somehow eat everything in the Yorkshire pudding without cutting the Yorkshire pudding. If you've not got a plate down.
Yeah, you don't want the Yorkshire pudding to be the last thing that you have to eat.
Yeah, you've got to eat all the inside of it. Then you can pick the Yorkshire pud up, fold it in half. And
Oh, yeah, could go for a proper rollage, Ted, couldn't you?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
like, that's like a Yorkshire calzone, isn't it? Roll it up.
Yeah.
What about your bench, Ted?
Sorry, what?
What about your bench?
Bench? Yeah, I just
You
said.
said cheese and onion
cheese and
Oh,
onion
that's belly. Belly.
No, it's on his bench. You can see it.
That's it.
Oh, what about
I do have the oldies book.
Oh, good
Which-
God. Yeah, leave it on your bench.
Let's stick with bench and belly for a minute then, eh?
Oh,
Go on, Chris, what about yours?
Flip the hook
I
up.
did sausage sandwich for food tonight, for dinner tonight. Nice sausage sandwich.
Yeah, now, this conversation's been coming up before. Was it brown sauce or red sauce on the sausage?
It was
sandwich?
red sauce and some sweet chili sauce as well.
Ooh.
And it was
Mixing your
posh
sauces.
sausages as well. It wasn't just your normal sausage. It was caramelised pork and onion sausages.
sacrilege.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're all right. Yes, I like them. I like the flavoured sausages.
On my
You can
bench
mix
at
your
the moment,
sauces,
I've
just don't
got
cross
the
the street.
last 5 issues of the X-Wing build.
I've got the last 30 issues of the X-Wing build. They're all in a box there. I'll get round to them at some point.
Yeah, it's only a third of it. It's fine. Yeah.
Belly for me was I made far too much turkey mince and pasta last night, so I had the rest of that. That was quite nice. Like turkey mince and pasta and sauce and veggies and stuff chopped up. It was such a mess. And benches, nothing at the moment. I've got all my Death Guard I've been working on a little bit, but I haven't had a lot of time at the bench lately, so not really. I've done a little bit of part work stuff, but I've not had a lot of time at the bench, so there you go.
Is that everybody? Have we done everyone then?
Well, we've done
Yeah,
wax.
Yeah,
we've
Dave Cardboard's come up with an interesting question about: has anybody ever used shake and vac, and does it do anything? And did
I've
you
got
sing
the
this?
tune in my head.
Apparently,
Yeah,
it
did
puts
you-
the freshness back.
Yeah, if you do the
did you
shake
s-
and vac, it puts the
Did you
fresh-
sing the song while doing it though?
You have to. Yeah, it's the rules.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
did you wear a 1980s frumpy skirt and wiggle your bum?
Yeah, you have to. It's the rules.
Yeah,
One of them like 1980s frumpy tops
big slippers.
with the hair.
Big slippers. That's the thing that stuck in your mind, was it, Ted? Big slippers.
Put the slippers on that.
I get to that age where I'm at that age now where all I think about is slippers.
Oh, they look comfortable.
Ooh, yeah.
Scale modelling
Yeah,
chaos is the
walking
first
around the back.
person. We always have one every week, but his scale modelling chaos's belly is spaghetti bolognese with garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread bench is a 135th Sherman tank and the Warhammer 40k Imperium part works, which turned up today.
Oh,
Very good.
Warhammer! I found out today that our chef at work, chef doing.
Oh no. Who broke Ted?
He does 40k. Cool. He can teach you all the things.
Yeah,
Oh, Ted's fell over.
No, I've still got Ted.
I lost Ted. He froze.
Yeah, I
Got
lost
him.
Ted.
am I still here?
I can
You
see
came
you, Ted.
back.
Oh, right. I don't know what happened then. I didn't do
I
anything.
don't know. But if I missed Ted, then the viewers missed Ted as well. So
Yeah,
we
well,
heard
yeah,
about
there is
the chef, but then everything just
Yeah.
froze. So you'd have to tell
Yeah,
us again.
I happened to got
Oh,
my car.
is this a pretend Ted disappeared, or is this natural Ted disappeared?
No, he did.
was
He
talking
had
about
No,
froze.
he did freeze momentarily, mate. He did my end anyway.
Well, he was telling you how
Not-
his
Literally, but he froze.
he was telling you how his colleague is teaching him all about 40k now, so he knows everything.
We heard about
Yeah.
40k and chef, but then it died. So
Yeah, so not only can the chef make cakes, he does 40. He does 40k.
I'm going to make a squid cake.
Yeah, I'll see what he can do. I must see him and see if I can get some pictures, and then I'll post them up what he does, and then try and con him into coming into the boom up and things like that.
Yeah, you want to do that. Twisted Rail says Ted does the ding and the head flings off and hits Chris in the head. Oh,
yeah, I think I'm gonna sort that so that doesn't happen. There we go.
Yeah, but then the other thing is if he goes like that with it and it comes up to me and hits me in.
Yeah, that's why I'm as far
Yeah.
away from it as possible. Bobbins 9000 says today was my first day back in the office in 18 months. It was quite pleasant.
Oh, wow.
I've never heard anybody say back in the office was quite pleasant.
No, my office is quite pleasant. I enjoy going to my office. Yeah,
It's a bit wet, but
yeah, well, yeah.
Got a belly and bench from Graham McRobert. Beef olives with boiled tatties and veg and bench. He's waiting to get better before he can build again.
ooh, beef olives. Is that like beef tomatoes? It's like really big olives, or is it beef and then olives? What's a beef
I
olive?
honestly don't know, mate. Yeah,
I'm intrigued now. Graham, we need to know what a beef olive is, or is it just beef and olives? I'm confused now.
yeah, it could be beef, olives. Yeah, pronunciation, isn't it?
Robert Taylor gives us half a bench and belly. He says he's nearly finished with his T-34-85 tank, and his next up is a Gundam Astray. I like the Astray. Nice.
Oh,
Bit of ninja style swording going on.
I've just realised why I can't keep up with chat. It's because I'm on top chat.
I don't think it makes a
yeah.
great deal of difference. but
I'm on live chat, but I've lost track of where we
Yeah, I
are
don't
now.
Pretty
I'm
much
just going to
overall.
keep going from what I can
Ryan's-
see. So, yeah.
Oh no, it jumped.
We've got Max
says-
saying, belly, steak and veggies, not exciting, but tasty. Work today, so back at the bench tomorrow.
Steak is
Right.
really exciting.
I'm back with it.
I've got Lynn Dipple, belly Cajun turkey wrap, barbecue Pringles, and Yara cherry Dr Pepper.
Good girl.
Bench is a Lego Saturn vibe that she hasn't touched since the last time she was on James's show.
Anders Ericsson says belly potato hodgepodge for lunch, a couple of sandwiches with IKEA meatballs, or IKEA meatballs as it should be pronounced, and coffee this evening. Bench started to dust off the little 148th Kettencraft red.
No.
Das ist richtig.
Yeah, I think no. I think when he says he's dusting off his kit and crowd, I think that's about the time now, the time of year now where people are getting back to the bench. I think I'm getting back to the bench as well now because the temperatures dropped, darker nights are coming in.
Can I just say that every week Mama Fox watches this, and every week when you say it's hot, Mama Fox says, "Put a damn window in the loft."
Yeah.
I don't need one now. It's too bloody cold.
Paul Di Tommaso's in. He says he'll be having Kraft mac and cheese for dinner. Oh yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Lynn said I did fall over. Yeah, so something happened. Twisted Rail Hobby says bench 124th Revell Cadillac Escalade. That's giving him grief. He should really stick to weathering trains. Belly, he hasn't any idea.
Does that mean you haven't decided yet, or you've got the food in front of you and you really don't know what it is? Because either way, it's exciting.
Do you get that stage where you go to the fridge and you open the fridge and it's full of stuff and you still can't think of anything to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you get the full fridge and you just go. That's a bad side.
Yeah,
I have those moments when I want something to eat, but I really can't be bothered making anything. So I need something that I can simply open. And I go in, it's like, now I have to warm that, I have to cook that. No.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a time for Uber Eats, isn't it? You know, I can't be bothered. Send food.
Send food.
Twisted Rail asks if
quickly.
you have to put IKEA meatballs together with really horrible instructions.
Yeah,
And
there's
you've always got a
bits
bit left over at the end.
Scale Model Muse says bench Ed Roth's Mr. Gasser and nearly finished.
Oh,
And
good kit.
Belly, cookies, and I assume that's coffee. It's a very small
Coffee, yeah.
Cookies and brew.
Michael Jackman, Ted froze, but his cat was still moving. See what he did there?
That's that advert, isn't it? only coffee and cereal in my belly so far, says Robert Taylor.
Andy M says all nights are dark, Ted. It's just that the night starts earlier now.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Mark explains shake and vac to Paul. Obviously, you don't have shake and vac in Canada. It's a 1980s advert, and just look up shake and vac advert. The tune will stick in your head like a leech on a vein.
Yeah, but as the original poster says, did it really do anything?
Probably not.
Well, shit, it's just a big bag of dust that you throw on the carpet and then hoover it
just-
up again. It's
just
like,
sent
yeah.
Is it one of those optical illusions that when you put the dust down, it looks terrible? So then when you hoover up that dust, it looks better.
exactly.
more-
It's all carpet looks nice now.
I think it was more they made you believe it worked in the same way they made you believe crispy fingers pancakes was some sort of food.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Crispy fingers crispy fingers pancakes. Yeah. Lava in the mouth.
Oh yeah, Hugh Gordon says belly mince and datties bench Percival Sea Prince.
Oh, nice.
And Dave Cardboard never has any problem deciding what to take out the fridge when it's full of beer. Yes.
Carl at Making Models. Belly was cheese crackers. Bench is the dio for an ambulance. I know what ambulance that is, mate.
We know. Yeah, we know. What? Oh, you finished it already. Apart from the die. Wow.
IKEA meatballs is the only product in the catalogue that comes pre-assembled.
Not for long.
Yeah, it's the one you have to disassemble.
Yeah. No, disassemble. Pete Rogers says belly shepherd's pie with leftover roast lamb. Bench, that's lamb pie with lamb. I like that. Bench finishing chipmunk courtesy of eModels. Oh yeah, because you won the chipmunk, didn't you? Awaiting some paints and a KFS 124 Land Rover ambulance.
What is it with ambulances? Why is everyone doing ambuli at the moment?
Ambulance.
Yeah.
Ambulance.
Well, that could be a hint for what's in store.
Yeah. But there has been a lot of focus on the NHS, isn't there, for the last couple of years? So I suppose people are doing
Was there?
Maybe
a lot of medical stuff, isn't they? Medical related builds for stuff. Apparently so, Fox. Yeah, there is.
I don't get out much. So.
Much, he says, much. Yeah.
Yeah, much.
Probably just as well.
Yes. Where are we? Ambulance is almost into paint, says Carl at Making Models. Edward Leonard said, hey Edward, squishy hugs. I said, shiitake chicken bench. Wait, no, let me start again. Punctuation, people.
I was going to say, I'm like, yeah.
Belly shiitake chicken. Bench Lego Daily Bugle. Oh,
So,
is that a building? I mean, I know what the Daily Bugle
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Yes, it's a building.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. It's the Daily Bugle, okay.
Yeah.
I think it
I've
comes
got a
with the
quote-
most
I've got a quote
minifigs of
for
any
you.
Lego kit yet.
Oh, God, quick, everybody
Loads.
talk a lot now, quick.
Oh,
Talking a lot.
you're only young once, but you can stay immature indefinitely.
Yeah, I've done that. I'm 54, but 12 and a half still, Tim.
Yeah.
I'm 49, but I'm like 7.
Yeah. And by the time you're 80 or 80 years old, you've learnt everything, but you only just have to remember it.
Didn't you do that one last week?
Did it? I must,
He doesn't
By the time you get to
remember.
80 years old, you don't remember anything.
I must start. I'll start and rip them out.
Yeah, that would not be a problem. That would probably garner some support.
Oh.
I don't know.
Poor Ted.
No.
Michael Jackman says he just watched this week's Vigil. Yeah, we spoke about Vigil last week. Another mistake, they said the US action station instead of the Navy diving station. Yeah, it's full of inaccuracies, but I just watch it for the drama.
It's not as good as U-boats where they just go, Spelung, Spelung!
Yeah, and they all dash. Yeah, yeah. You see when they're diving, they don't all have to run to the front of the boat to get their nose to go down. But there is another program on tonight about submarines. HMS Trenchant's on tonight, so I've been watching that on catch up after this show.
The first German word I ever saw was the word Tiefenwasser, which was on one of the pressure gauges in Das Boot.
Mm.
Because I hadn't seen a German word before then. I was only little.
Oh.
Spelung!
Yeah. Achtung!
Dive!
Noosh! No. Oh, where are we up to?
Anders says, the older your body gets, the younger your brain thinks you are.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I,
Or the older you get, the more you want to do things that you can't do anymore.
We were at apple picking the other day. We went to pick some apples, and I still thought I could climb trees to pick apples. Can't
You
anymore.
can still climb trees. What you can't do is fall out of trees like you used to when you were a kid.
Well, you can.
Yeah.
The falling's easy. It's the getting up again.
No,
after
getting
once.
back up.
After that bit.
You can't climb trees at my age because you can't. You find that your leg doesn't stretch up to the first branch anymore. Without it
That's
going,
because the trees are
"Ooh."
getting taller than they used to be. The first
Yeah,
branch is higher
yeah,
up than it was.
Yeah, they're a lot taller, these trees these days than what
All
they were
those
now.
all those halcyon summers spent falling out of trees.
What channel is Trenchant on? It's on it's on one of the main channels, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, something like that. But yeah, I'm sure you'll find it.
That was the most unhelpful answer. It's on one of the
Well, no,
channels.
he's narrowed it down from the hundreds of cable and satellite
Yeah,
channels down
it's
to
on one of
5.
what I would call the main channels. You know, your BBC 1, 2. I think it's like 4 or 5, something like that. There were.
Now, we did say
yeah.
that Ted's not here next week, didn't we? Ted's got a couple of weeks off.
Yeah, I'm not here next
Yeah.
week.
You know
He's
where
not
he's
here next
going?
week,
He's going over his right shoulder. Left shoulder, right shoulder.
You're going on your
Right
binge
shoulder.
drink, your brewery visits, aren't you, Ted?
Yeah, that,
Take your first answer.
up there, yeah, yeah. Going across the border, and I'm putting my kilt on and everything. So I'm going across the border for a wee dram.
Which distillery is he going to? Yes.
I don't know yet, but
Yes.
any that we pass. Yeah,
Yes. Any that are in a place.
yeah, it will
so-
be a screech of tires and a trail of rubber left on the road as we. Oh, there's one. Let's
Yeah,
get
you
it.
went past it. Can't do that. So because Ted's not here for a couple of weeks, I thought it'd be nice for him to do another What's in Store.
Yes, I have.
So,
I have done a what's his. Yeah, I have done a what's his stuff. So I better get it ready, haven't I?
We have a What's in Store from Ted coming up very shortly.
I have a bit
So,
of an announcement later as well.
We can
there you go.
let Fox do the intro for the What's in Store. Should we? He hasn't done that for a long time.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah,
remember
this is
it.
brilliant, mate. I'm
Oh,
enjoying
off you
this
go. There you
rest.
go.
Wait, we're doing it now?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Things have
What's in Store.
changed.
Yeah, you've
There's
been
a
away
theme.
so long that we do it this time now.
It's Ted's What's in Store. There's a theme. Guess it.
Yeah.
Yes, Ted's going to do. You know how
Yeah.
it works. Ted's going to do What's in Store. He's picked I haven't seen these yet. He's picked a selection of fine items from the eModels store, emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs. He will purveil them in front of your eyes for you to wow at. Of course, there's a contractual obligation for you to buy item number 3.
What is item number
Keep that
3?
in
Oh,
mind.
yeah, item number 3. Yeah, buy it.
Ted's just shuffling around now as we speak, and he will show you all these items. There will be a theme, and when he's finished showing them all off, he'll come back and he'll say, "What's the theme? Go!" And what you need to do is in chat, you need to say what you think the theme is. Now, do not say what you think the theme is before he tells you to do that, otherwise you will get the finger of shame.
Oh, we've forgotten about the finger of shame. We haven't been doing that.
You see, I'm not here, and you just drop the finger of shame.
Yeah.
And we'll just point at you and laugh. Of course, the great prize for getting it right is, of course, absolutely nothing, because they still haven't got any mugs in stock. So you'll just get a thumbs up and hurrah.
Yeah.
But it's just for fun. Just for fun.
Yeah, and we've been giving away the last couple of weeks. We've been giving away gold prizes for the super first, and then runner-up prizes as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
The main winner gets a big nothing, and the second winner gets a slightly smaller nothing.
yeah. Slight decreasing sizes of smaller.
And the third
nothing.
winner gets the boxes that the nothing came in. The other nothings.
Cool.
So there you go. Yep.
Okay, right. Let's go across to the what's in store, and yeah, I forgot what I've done. Yeah,
Oh, but
there
you
we go. Are we there? Are we there yet? Are we sure?
Going well.
Did you want me to press the button for you, Ted?
What? I can't see the button. Where's the button? Oh well, thank you, Chris. Yeah, you're the man
You
with
can
the
see
button.
your lips move, Ted.
Yeah, you're the man with the buttons because you don't do anything else. Yeah.
Oh, burn. Just remember, he has got control of the buttons, Ted. That could be badly for you.
Thank you, Chris. Yes. Today, the first one of tonight is this one. It's the ICM 135th Model T 1914 fire truck. That's a big title, isn't it? But yeah, it's red and it's a fire truck. I don't think you could put many fires out with that, could you?
It's actually a really good kit. I've built one of them, and
oh, right.
thoroughly
Hang on,
enjoyable.
we've got
build,
finger
mate.
words in the chat here from somebody on this team.
We have. I was getting asked where the factoid was, but you've all forgotten it. Carry on.
Oh, I knew we'd forgotten something.
Don't look at me. I've not been here for like 12 weeks. I
Carry
don't
on.
think we do anymore.
Yes, yeah.
Mama Fox only watches for Festus Factoids.
Yeah,
I
we've
know,
got a
I've
Fox
got it,
instead
I've
of a
got it all
Factoid.
ready. I've had it all ready.
We'll remember to
Watch
do them
on the
when we
iPad
finish.
tonight.
It's because Fox is back and throwing us all out of kilter.
Yep.
We don't
Yeah,
know.
There
We
you
don't
go.
know
It's
where
totally
we're
my
at.
fault,
Yeah.
clearly.
It was legitimate finger words. I was putting a disgruntled chat's mind at rest. That was all. But yes, seriously, Ted, it's a really good kit, this one, mate. I'd recommend it to anyone. I thoroughly enjoyed building that.
They used to have a
Good.
selection of like thermos flasks on the rear wheel guard.
Yeah, it really is a nice kit, mate.
As I said, it probably not for putting fires out. It's probably for the firemen to drive to the fire and look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, it is on fire. Oh, it's a grand fire. That. Yeah. Take
Well, the
some
thing
putting
about
out.
it, Ted, saying that is you have got ladders on the back, and just behind the driver's seat there, you've got like the big containers full of water and the pump and everything.
Yeah, a ladder and a bucket. Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
need a bit more than
basically,
that.
and a bit of old hose, mate.
A better hose.
The
Yeah.
thing I want to know, right, with these vintage cars that they used to make in the olden days,
Yeah.
had the people that made these cars, had they never like experienced any kind of weather? Because they never had roofs and doors.
Yeah,
It
but
was
if you
just-
put
yeah,
a roof
but
on
it's
it,
like,
it'd be so
did they
heavy
not
it wouldn't
experience,
go
like,
anymore,
rain?
would it?
Well, they
No,
went
it's
from
very sort of
carriages to
raining,
cars, didn't they? It was the horseless carriage, and then roofs become a thing, didn't they?
Well, garages had roofs on them.
Well, it was
Not all
sunnier
of
then.
them.
Yeah, it was sunnier in them days, wasn't it? In the older days, it was a lot sunnier and brighter than it is today.
Yeah.
Can I be like, well, I really want this car, but there's no way I'm driving in that when it's raining and hoofing it down. Thank you very much, mate.
Well, you wouldn't go out when it's raining because the fires will be out anyway. So you
No,
wouldn't
not
have
mean as
to.
a fire
Exactly.
truck, I mean as a civilian vehicle. Anyway. It's like,
So, yeah, can you imagine them going on a fire in that bit?
And they'd be going slower than you'd be walking next to them and you walk past them. Because you'd
Yeah,
be
would it
walking
be like
faster
the
than their
Keystone
cars
Cops
going.
were like 30 firefighters all on the seat, all falling out all over the place. Goes along.
Like the clown car in the circus, the doors falling off and bit thing.
There'd have to be a cop. There'd have to be a policeman running behind with his hat like that and his truncheon.
Yeah.
Where did you put the piano for the dramatic music?
The bloke stands on the side playing it.
Yeah, you could paint that in black and white as well. That'd be good.
Yeah, there we go. Anyway, that's it. ICM 135th Model T fire truck. Yeah, well, it's just a Model T painted red, but that's it. The next one is another Revell, and it's the Revell 172nd Search and Rescue. Menu. Search and Rescue Vessel Herman Maraweed, limited edition. And this little boat next to it, actually, I think it's on this one, lives in a little dock on the back of the vessel. Yeah.
So it just kind of poops it out when it needs to be used.
Yeah, that's it. It sort of runs along the coast and then this little boat.
Thunderbird 2 away, Thunderpants 2 away.
Is there another one in the back of that one, Ted? A bit like them Russian dolls you get, where it
Little
goes
Russian
down to a really
dolls.
tiny one.
It's got a rib on the back.
I
Some
just
bloke
try and
comes out
refresh
about in
this.
a rowing boat.
A little jet ski.
There we are. It goes down and down and down till there's a little man in a rubber dinghy with a set of
Yeah,
arms.
bloke with a pair of armbands and a set of flippers, and that's it.
Yeah, you get
that's
one
it.
below that. It's just a bloke in a paddling pool, but he's still got the mop. He's filling up. He's filling up.
Yeah, so quick.
There's always a bloke with a mop.
They seem a little bit confused in the cover art as to exactly, where the fire is if they're spraying water all over the place.
Scale model Muse is off to work, says later on. Take care, Muse.
See you later, Muse. Take care, darling.
Still, mate. Yeah, there's lots of bits in this kit. I've seen this
blimey.
kit actually, not this kit, but I've seen versions of this kit that have been radio controlled, and they do look really nice. This being the Platinum edition, includes all the photo etch as well.
Oh, that's pretty much all of it, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's all of it. So yeah, you think for a Revell £103, it's quite expensive, but there's lots of stuff in this.
Yeah.
got
Seriously nice kit, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wow.
got some pictures of it. I'm not sure. Did somebody have this to build?
Isn't Dad building, or is he doing a different
Mike
one, isn't he?
Mountain's building one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, when Revell put their mind to it, they can do some seriously good kits.
Yeah.
just
They
gotta
do
put their mind to it more often.
some good ones, mate.
It's quite a big
Yeah.
boat, and it's 1/72, so it's going to be huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, there's the mast as well with all the radio aerials and
Yeah, I'm-
navigation lights, everything.
that's just
I'm sure if I built one of them, they'd be
Think-
perfectly straight like that.
Think how much money would be in the swear box at the end of the year after putting that lot together.
So that's it. The wind deflector on the front of the bridge wing, the front of the bridge there. But yeah, it's looking really nice kit. So well worth it. Lots of it. So that's the Revell 1/72 Search and Rescue Herman Varied limited edition. So that was on. And the next one, number 3. You've got to buy number 3 because it's me.
Yay! With
Yeah.
That's
that
PC Ted.
It's PC Ted 176 1/16th ICM British policeman in a new mould. Might be in a new mould, but he's in an old
I was
uniform.
going to say that's a bit of vintage kit there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does your
About
head go all the way at the top of that
60s.
helmet?
Is that 60s or 70s, that uniform, Ted?
70s, that, isn't it?
Well, I used to wear one like it, so it could be up
50s.
to 80s. Yeah, 80s.
Do they
90s.
still, do the coppers still wear the big tall helmet, or do they just go for the smaller caps now?
Right, it's been. I always grumble when I see any policeman out and about. So where's the hat? Should be wearing your hat on patrol. Nobody wears a hat these days. Go. If we were
Where do
seeing
they
out
keep
and
their
about,
sandwiches then?
yeah.
You do still wear them, 'cause you do see them with them on, especially on a
You
Friday
don't have
night in
to.
town.
Yeah, you don't have to carry your sandwiches now. You can just call it a McDonald's. for
Yeah,
them.
Ah,
I haven't
that
seen.
bit, yeah.
I haven't seen one of them helmets in years, mate.
Well,
But then I don't go out, do I?
I think it now tends to be when they need to look tall and scary on a Friday night in town.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't know
obvious
whether they'd
reasons.
actually changed the uniform and moved away from them. That was.
No, they're still there. They're still part of the uniform. They should be wearing them, but they don't. Yeah. But if my old inspector could have seen them now, oh, he'd be. Yeah.
I
But
always
that,
thought it was compulsory for some reason.
well, yeah, it should be. It's part of the uniform. It should be worn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah, but that's yeah. I was wearing uniform like that in the 90s, early 90s. So yeah, the uniform was up to them. Yeah, he's got no epaulets on. Yeah, so that's gone. The belt disappeared as well. So that disappeared about the 80s. So yeah,
Well,
it would be
nowadays,
the-
wouldn't that be considered dress uniform rather than actual field uniform anyway?
yeah, they would be wearing just a uniform like that for.
I suppose because he's
special.
outside Downing Street and all, it's probably going to be full dress uniform, isn't it?
Yeah, but when you see them now outside down the street, they've got all the body armor on and the
Stuff
guns
vest,
with them
yeah.
and a flat cap and yeah,
You wouldn't
yeah,
get an unarmed Bobby outside down the street.
yeah. Doesn't look smart, does it? Yeah, I remember feeling sort of really smart walking down the high street dressed like that.
Well, that just looks authoritative, doesn't it, and respectful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
Your traditional British Bobby. Any more information on it? I'll try and see if there's any other pictures. I doubt there'll be much
Hit
to
F5,
show
it
on
might
this one.
refresh it, Ted.
Uh,
There you go. There you go.
yeah,
oh, there you go.
There you go. Scroll
So,
down, you
yeah.
get bigger pictures.
Come on, it comes on a little display stand as well.
Scroll
So-
down a bit, Ted. You get bigger ones.
Do we? Oh yeah, there we are.
Oh, look at that,
Here we
Ted.
know. Hello.
Yeah, and now
He
this
looks like
yeah,
a bit of a probie, doesn't he? Bit of a probation on that one.
yeah, he does. Looking at it here, he's actually got epaulets.
Mm.
I would be filing them off because it. Well,
Yeah, so if I built one of them, I'd have to put a Ted moustache on it.
Oh, yeah.
there we go. Yep. Nice. And yeah, don't paint it black. Paint it in a very, very dark blue. That's that's a proper colour.
I had
So-
a 1960s police greatcoat for many years, and that was like really, really dark navy blue. It was a beautiful coat. Unfortunately, it got left in the trunk of my car. And
Yeah, I remember getting issued with a great coat. It was it was toasty in the middle of winter.
oh god,
when you
yeah,
had-
that's why I
Yeah,
love mine.
well-
It was like it went right down to the floor, and it was massive.
when you had
But
to
it-
go out in the snow. Oh, it's great.
Oh yeah, it just got a bit mouldy in my boot of my car.
So there we go. That's the British policeman. So if you want to buy item number 3, yes, you can get it, build it, and think of me.
Dan Kramer says it's a TED trophy.
Yeah, it's a TED trophy.
Just put a thing on the bottom saying best TED ever.
This is it.
You put a little tash on it, can't you?
In fact, if you buy a load of them, you could do like the Golden TED Awards.
Yeah.
I've won a Teddy.
Get it
Golden TED this year.
Yeah, I think I'll get one. I'll get one. Spray it gold and then make a prize out of it. Next one is the Kitty Hawk model. This is a 1/35 Sikorsky. Is this the Black Hawk? I think it is, isn't it? This is a rescue. Although not the Black Hawk, this is a rescue hawk. See what more pictures we can get. Cracking model of the US Black Hawk, Navy Black Hawk. Lots of color options for it. This has been chosen as a rescue hawk.
I like the teal and white one. That's quite pleasant.
That's quite nice.
Scheme, yeah. I'm a bit averse to a bit of teal.
Where's that camo designed for, though? That's what I want to know.
Medical. Red is security, gold is command, teal is medical. Come on, get with it.
Yeah, not much else to say about this because I don't know much about helicopters because they're all frightening to build.
Is there no info below, Ted?
It's an Hawk.
It's an Hawk. Kitty Hawk model Sikorsky HH.
1/35. That's going to be big. That's going to be large.
That's going to be a beast, isn't it?
It's going to be massive. Yeah,
that is
and it's going to be a beast to store on your shelf as well because them rotor blades take up all the room.
Yeah,
and they're so fragile. So there we go.
That's going to be quite impressive for a 1/35. That's a very unusual to see an actual aircraft in 1/35. That's quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you get. If you like your helicopters, £98. Go and get your Sikorsky helicopter. The next one is
Ted dropping his H's. Brilliant.
This one is the Unimog 1300L Furoloshk. Because
Did you say 1300L?
It's a 1/72 Unimog fire engine. Yeah, that's it. No more details on it.
I like Unimogs. They are kind of cool.
Yeah, I see a couple around here in the Lake District because people use them as forestry vehicles, and can be little short things or big things like this, big trucks.
Who actually made? Is it Unimog its own brand, or is it like a part of BMW or Mercedes or something?
I think it's their own brand, isn't it? Well, somebody in chat will probably tell us.
Bobbin says he built one of those in 1/48. That Hawk. And it was huge, so 1/35 will be even more huge.
Even huger.
Yeah. Fox, your audio is kind of low. Hello.
Oh,
Moist.
yeah. Now it will go low because
It'll drop down now.
So 1/72 scale, yeah, a nice little kit for £17. Probably go all together and probably fit nice with a little diorama. Looks like something from Chernobyl or something like that.
It does, doesn't it?
Did the Russians use Unimogs, or is it actually a Russian type vehicle?
I think they used their own variant, didn't they, which was more agricultural back then, wasn't it?
The Russians just make stuff up.
Yeah, Pete Rogers says Mercedes. Well,
Yes,
could
Mercedes. I did think they were Mercedes easy.
Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of Mercedes in them, doesn't it?
I think Unimog is the vehicle rather than the brand. So.
There we go. And the next one is the trumpeter, another Sikorsky. This is the Army Rescue X Gallery. I don't know what that means. Sikorsky. It was the Whirlwind. This wasn't it? Is this the Whirlwind? Wessex. No, Wessex. Yeah.
I seem to remember seeing somebody took one of these and put it in a diorama, and it was all they took all the panels off and built an interior for it, and it looked incredible. And again, this being 1/48, this is going to be massive.
Yeah, it's a bit feral size, isn't it?
It's not a very good painting, but it's going to be a massive model.
See if there's any more pictures. We'll refresh the page.
Yeah,
there we are.
You
There we go. Some more
Length
pictures.
40 centimeters long.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And being a trumpeter, you know that you're going to get some detail in this kit. Some of there'll be lots of detail that you'll build, and then you put the kit together, and you'll never ever see it again.
It's going to be that long.
Yeah.
That's
It's
40
a fair old
centimetres.
size.
Oh yeah, it's at least as long as that.
Yeah, which is 40 centimeters.
That's big.
Which is, like nearly half a metre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another helicopter, says Dan Kramer. Yeah, it's an helicopter with millions of parts in it. Oh, photo etch as well.
Oh, photo etch goodies there, mate.
Photo etch.
Not only is it a frightening helicopter, it's got photo etch.
I have to say the box art, the artist has a dubious understanding of perspective, but we'll move on from that.
Yeah, it was a bit.
There's like 8 different vanishing points on that.
Yeah, I see. There's another one there. There's another one there.
Yeah, there's like about 6 different vanishing points, and none of it makes any sense.
Yeah, them rotor blades would probably chop it in half at that angle. They look a bit odd, don't they?
Yeah, there's something not quite right with that.
Bobbins 9000 says the Rescue Hawk is even bigger. How big was the Rescue Hawk? Let's go back and have a look at that one.
I don't think I have the size of that, but that's 1/35th. So
More information doesn't say. Reviews don't. Oh, it doesn't say on that one, does it?
yeah.
No. There we go. Anyway, that was the Trumpeter Rescue Helicopter. And finally, there's an extra one tonight because I need to throw this one in. This is the Fujimi 172nd German 3-ton truck rescue vehicle stroke refueler. So it's 2 in 1. Yeah, two kits in one box, I guess.
Oh, unless it's just a variant, you can build one or the other, maybe.
Don't
know.
No, I don't know.
Could get both.
Let's have a look. Let's see if there's any more
Menu
details. Yeah. Let's have a look. See if nope, doesn't tell you
We
anything
didn't have
else.
this trouble while Fox was away, did we? We didn't have any questioning.
we
and
didn't.
It
stuff
runs
and-
so
Well, maybe
smooth,
you do
Chris,
get both.
doesn't it?
Cool.
I think you get both of them.
I've got to say the Opel Blitz is one of my all-time favourite World War II vehicles. I don't know why. I just love the cab of the Opel Blitz. It's just a fantastic looking. When I was young and I was drawing like vintage trucks, you basically drew an Opel Blitz because that's.
It's
what a
probably
vintage truck looks like.
It doesn't mention that it's an Opel Blitz, but it's probably sort of copyright or whatever.
It's got the Opel Blitz badge on the front and it looks just like one, but
Yeah,
it probably doesn't say Opel Blitz on it because they're not allowed to do that.
Yeah, but that's
an
it
Opel
anyway.
Blitz.
Yeah. So one's an ambulance, one's a refueler. So yeah, you can top up while you're getting bandaged up. So that
Interesting fact on that: the reason that most manufacturers don't actually say Opel Blitz, some do, but the reason that most don't is because Opel actually refused to allow anybody to use it. Purely because they don't want to acknowledge the fact that they had any involvement in the Third Reich.
Yeah.
They want to say, yeah, we don't really want to highlight the fact that Opel made those, so please don't. It's just referred to as like German 3-ton truck or German 2.25-ton truck. And often, like the Tamiya one, if you get the 1/35th German 3-ton truck, it's just got a blank name badge. It doesn't say Opel Blitz on it. There's a few that will call it an Opel Blitz, but they're kind of doing it slightly illegally because Opel don't allow people to use the license, the name. So, interesting fact. I found that out when I was looking into it.
There you go. There you go. Fox's factoid.
Yes.
Fox's factor. Yeah. A quick dash through. We've got the fire truck. We've got the search and rescue search and rescue boat. We've got me. We've got a Kitty Hawk rescue helicopter. We've got the Unimog fire engine. We've got the Sikorsky helicopter, and we've got a German rescue fuel.
Did you go Cockney then? Helicopter governor.
He's been edging down.
Dropping his H's and everything.
I say Cockney, it was more Dick Van Dyke, but
I think it's because you haven't been around Fox to ground him in his northernness. We've been influencing him somewhat southern.
Have you basically been southerning him?
We've been re-southernifying him.
I need to expose Ted to a Yorkshireman for a while to get him northern again.
Yeah.
Don't want to expose Ted anywhere. No.
Anyway, we'll stop sharing when I can find the button.
I'll do the button for you, Ted. Don't worry yourself.
Thank you, Mr. Button Man. What would we do without you?
And the stream by accident, probably.
Yeah, and I'll just get the chat up wherever I've lost it.
Just very quickly while you're doing that, Vincent is in. Welcome, Vincent. Phil Lewis is in.
Hello, Vince. You all right, mate?
And yeah, Chris is gone. Yeah.
I just thought if you don't need me, I'll just disappear.
Yeah.
Oh, lamekins.
Yeah, Chris, you can just come in when we need buttons pressing.
Okay.
Ted wants you to press his buttons. No, wait, that's not right.
But in the meantime, I'll say go.
I forgot it was a thing.
Important information for Paul Di Tommaso as the only Canadian in the chat. I actually found a place near me that does poutine. But they didn't have deliveries available when I tried to order some.
Andy M sort of says emergency service. What I'm really looking at was Retro Rabbit Studio, who says safety and rescue services. Yeah, I was looking for search and rescue, but safety and rescue will do. But well done to you. But Andy M, you could have a consolatory prize
of nothing.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, does Lee Barrett get a special nothing as well? Because he does actually say emergency services SAR.
Yeah. Okay.
The first one I actually say search and rescue.
Go on then. Yeah. Go on then.
Why don't we just put a big pile of nothing in the middle? Let everybody fight.
Yeah. Why don't we just give everyone nothing?
Yeah. Even those that didn't answer get a bag of nothing as well.
Does that mean we get nothing as well?
No.
No.
No, we're not allowed to have nothing.
We're not allowed.
Yeah, we have to remain impartial, mate.
Yeah, so that's it. Well done, everybody. Yeah, it was good. It was pretty hard to choose them tonight because there was something wrong with the eModels website, which I hope will be fixed soon. So I had to, I really had to pick them.
Yes, if you're having any problems with the eModels website, you can guarantee that Pete Met will be pulling his hair out right now.
Yeah.
If it's still having any issues, but just stick with it. Dan Kramer says, when I was talking about Opel Blitz, he says, interesting Fox, that reminds me of how for a long time VW didn't want to allow Hasbro to make VW Transformers. They didn't want to be associated with war toys.
Yep.
Or maybe it was just they thought Transformers was rubbish, which it is, and that's why they're not going to do it. If they said if it was Gundam, that's fine, but Transformers...
You're not biased at all there, mate, are you?
No, not biased at all. Transformers rubbish.
Anyway, what we will do now, we will nip across to Colin, who will give us the factoids of the evening because it is.
Yeah, because I think someone is going to be getting in trouble from his mum.
Yeah. Yeah.
I won't get in trouble. You'll get in trouble for not.
No, because you distracted us all with your inane drivel.
Mama Fox only watches for Festus. The moment he finishes his factoid, she's gone. That's it.
Oh, that's why we do it at the end now.
Is this a ruse you've done then to keep Mum fully watching the old show? Then is that what
drained
you've
her
done?
iPad battery by now? Hello, Mum, if you're watching.
Yeah, hello, Mum. Big hugs, darling. Right, on this day, or what the year was it? In 1977, the Shuttle Enterprise successfully made its second of 5 free flights as part of the shuttle approach and landing tests at NASA's Dryden Flight Research Facility in California. There you go, folks. Yeah, the space shuttle was on. Yeah, it was on the top. It was the test one, wasn't it? On top of the 747. You know.
Oh, hang on. That one.
That's the very one, mate.
Where's that come from, Ted?
Ted's got a
How
stash.
did you get a shuttle?
I've got one of them in my stash, mate.
I've got one similar like that. So I think I've got the Rebel
Are we
version,
going
but
to assume that it's a terrible kit?
Yeah, I've got that one.
As most shuttles are.
Easy's better than mine because I've got the Revell one.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
This one's by Academy. Yeah, there's the shot.
Ours is bigger than that.
It looks like it's on coloured plastic, and there's even a tube of glue in it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! I'm impressed with that. Oh yeah, you want to frame that?
I want to see you make it with that.
We're going over the berths, Chris.
Just very quickly before you do, Anders says that eModel site seems to be working fine now.
Brilliant. Type something in the search, mate, and press enter and see what happens. We've got some berths now, Chris. Got a bloke here called Horace A. Babcock with an H.
Horace.
Babcock
hasn't got an H.
He was an American. He was an American astronomer's son of Harold with an H. Babcock. Working together, they were the first to measure the distribution of magnetic fields over the surface of the sun. There you go.
Magnetic
oh my God! Oh, Fox is going to love this one. We got a German mathematician, mate. His name's Wilhelm Johann Eugen Blaschke.
Not Joanne.
Yeah, Joanne. Yeah, Johann.
I don't even know what letters are in that now. You just said that.
A German mathematician whose major contributions to geometry concerned kinematics and differential geometry.
Kinematics.
Is
that
well, the thing is, no, it's
Kinetic.
actually kinetic, because the words behind the Y are there, so I guessed that they had an M in it. It's important later in the axiomatic foundations of various geometries. Bloody hell.
Kinematics.
Oh, God, we've got another German mathematician.
You
Curse
pick
these
'em.
Germans and their mathematics.
This bloke, his name is Constantin Carafederori. There you go.
Tintin.
Constant
yeah.
Adventures of
Constant Tintin.
Yeah, Constantin
He's always
Carafederori.
Is that when you put something in a bowl full of dye? It's constant Tintin.
Yeah, and he was a German mathematician of Greek origin who made important contributions to the theory of real functions and the theory of point set measure. Here you go. Have we got any other ones?
Somewhere
yeah,
a maths geek is nerding out right now.
The last birth we've got. He's a Danish pharmacologist and pathologist who invented the gram strain, even. Move your mouse, you pillock. Hans Christian Joachim Gram was born on this very day in 1853.
What's the odds that he invented something that had the same name as him?
It's ironic, that, isn't it? It's
I know,
really
it's weird,
coincidental, mate. And we got some deaths now, folks. So, yeah, we got. Oh my God!
Why am I the only one wearing a hat, by the way?
Yeah, actually, if I'll put me hat on,
Because it's not hot anymore, is it?
Yes, it's still
I'll
on.
put me hat
Where's
on.
your captain hat, Ted?
I haven't got it. It's it's downstairs.
You've got to take your hat off now for deaths anyway.
Yeah, I'll put it on so that I can
right.
take
So
it
you can
off,
take it
be
off.
respectful. Yeah. Right.
Respectful.
This bloke was a Danish even, God, physiologist and zoologist who received the Nobel Prize for physiology or medicine in 1920. And his name was Jacques August Steinberg Kroc.
Shaq.
There you go, folks.
Like the basketball player.
And he won the Nobel
Shaq, as
Prize.
as in Shaq O'Neal. That Shaq, yeah. The Love Shack.
Shack
Yeah,
Attack.
anyway.
Love Shack, baby.
Moving on. Last but no means least, we got a German astronomer who dropped dead in 1936 at the ripe old age of 71. And his name was Johannes Franz Altmann with an H.
Altman.
Yep, and he died, and he was a German astronomer.
You said Foxx was only here for the factoids, didn't you?
I did, mate. I
He's
did.
here for the factoids, and then he disappeared again because he had heard all the
I
factoids, and
did,
that was it.
mate.
All my settings have gone off again. Oh.
Yeah, so there you go, folks. That's your factoids, your births and deaths.
Yeah, as Alex said, it's births, deaths, and marriages.
Do you guys not wear hats anymore now?
It's been a bit boiling, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too hot for hats.
If it's bothering you, I'll put my canister in my hat.
Because Mama Fox complains every week when you're not wearing your hat, Cole.
Oh, does she really? I didn't realise it. Yeah, but it has been. I mean, look at the shine on there.
Is it the shine?
I always have to
Is
say
it
to
the
it,
shine
it's
that
like
upsets her?
it's 1,000 degrees in his man cave.
Oh yeah, it's the stuff I put on my head when I shave it. Bald for men, it is. It's brilliant.
Is that a special eModels bottle of nothing?
Yeah, it's like a moisturiser for men.
Put nothing on my
that
head,
shaves
it
up.
costs a fortune every week.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, men spelling moisturiser in a bottle. Yeah. Right, I think we've got a thing to give away, haven't we? We've got a prize to give away. So if you haven't answered, gone over and commented on the video from last week, you better do it now because we're going to load it up in a minute or a few seconds, and you've got one last chance to get in and comment on last week's video to win a prize.
In it to win it.
Yeah, that was it. The de Havilland Tiger Moth.
148, so it's going to be a big kit.
Oh, you've got to have a biplane. You've got to build a biplane.
Yeah, you've got to do a biplane at some point.
And you've got to go and do all the tension wires on it as well. Get some easy.
You know what the red and white checkers means? It means it's Orcs.
Oaks.
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 With an O.
With an H.
With
No,
O.
no H.
No, not an H.
Yes, this is what you could win if you want to go across to last week's video. Put a comment on and do it now because I'm going to go and load it soon. That's the video
I just
you're looking
wondered
for.
if I just wondered if you have to paint all the checkers, or does it come as a decal?
Yes, one of those things.
Maybe it comes as a decal, but if you're really skilled, you'd take the challenge and paint it.
Cool, yeah. Could you imagine the fun you'd have masking it? It'd be mint, wouldn't it?
Checkers aren't that hard.
They are if you're me.
Well, they are if you want them to look neat. If you don't need them to look neat, they're not that hard.
Right, I shall take.
Sweet with it.
I shall take the URL from there. I didn't take it yet. I forgot. I shall grab that. I'll copy that. I shall put it into the
URL
random
in the
YouTube
basket.
comment picker.
You've
Which
got
is down here
literally
somewhere.
a few
There it is.
seconds before you can get your answer in. Just type a word or a letter. Family friendly, of course.
But if you can only enter once, and I'll make sure you don't. There we go.
Yeah, do it because you know you want to.
Yeah.
Well, do it 'cause
Are
you
you
get
ready?
free
Shall I
stuff if
click
you
it
win.
now or not yet?
I'd click it 17 times.
I'm going to click it just once. But now, if you've entered it now, you get a chance. If you're later than now, you haven't. So there we go.
Click
Beyond
it,
now
Chris.
does not exist.
Master of the
Start
book.
raffle
Yeah.
over here. There it
Comments
is.
Master of the
did we get?
buttons.
How many
Ready
comments
to
are there?
pick a random winner. Who's it going to? Is it going to be you? It's not going to be me because I didn't put a comment in. But
Will
we'll
it
see
be
who it is.
you?
Are you
Could
ready?
it
I don't
could
remember if
be
this one does
you.
a swirly thing or just prints it. I can't remember.
I think it
There you
swirls
go.
a
It
bit.
does a
One,
swirly thing.
two,
Oh, yeah.
do.
Oh, there's quite a few in there. Retro Rabbit Studios.
Yeah.
Get in there, mate.
I will cover the
Well
kit
done,
in.
mate.
It says I will cover the kit in fun fur and make it look like an actual chipmunk with wings.
You have to do that now. You've
Yeah,
said
you
so.
can't,
in
you
the
can't
yeah.
do
comment.
that now.
Yeah, you've written it down, so it must be true. You've got to
Rabbit's
do
there
it now.
going, oh, I regret everything I've done. I regret my
Yeah.
decisions.
So yes, that was that. If you can email us, tell us that you have won the kit number, or is it 04104?
Yeah. Send your mail to ted@emodels.co.uk. Address is up there in the
There you
corner
go.
of the screen.
That's in the
Yep.
chat for you, mate. Well done,
Yep.
mate. Well done, Retro Rabbit.
Yep. Make
Okay,
sure to
thank
include
you
your
very much.
name, your address, and your phone number, just in case the delivery driver needs the phone number to
Yeah,
call you.
no, yeah. We send you details across to the store. We don't ship them out. We
Yeah,
send it across
no.
to the store, and they'll get it sent out as soon as they can.
Retro's
yeah.
in chat going, what?
Well done. Oh, some. I think have we got
I
any
just,
more? By the, we didn't have many finished things this week, did we?
No.
So if you finish a thing, let us know, and you can get a ding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get many.
There's a bit of time left yet, so
Or was we not paying attention?
It might have
we
been. There
probably
might have been
will.
them.
Yeah, we
Yeah, bit of
Fox.
column A, bit of column B.
Yeah, Fox has been with us, so he's been chatting all night. So yeah, we probably haven't taken any.
It's been a really easy night, Ted, isn't it?
It has, yeah. It sort of splits the workload a bit, doesn't it?
It's been brilliant, mate. I was nodding off at one point. I'm like,
Yeah.
look at this.
What you've got to remember now that when Fox is back with us, if you know that Fox is coming in, is fill your what's in store with Warhammer and things like that. He'll talk for hours. So yeah, you
Good
Well, it's
shout.
Fox's turn to do what's in
Ah,
store next
but now
time
you've
because
said-
he's got lots
yeah,
to
but-
build up and work his way through, hasn't he? Because he's missed so many.
But now you've said that, you see, you'll fill it with Warhammer, and I'll be like, and you'll be like, crap. I
You
can't.
You
couldn't
won't
sit
be able
there
to help
quietly.
yourself. You won't be able to help
You
You'll
could
be
not
going,
sit there quietly while there's Warhammer on screen. Yeah.
because we would deliberately give it the wrong name and everything. and you would be compelled.
You'd be going,
compelled
it's a
to
space marine,
interrupt
that's a
and
space
correct
marine,
us.
that's a space. No, no.
Yeah, we'll be there going, cool, these Dungeons and Dragons Age of Sigmars are good, isn't they?
These Transformers, oh.
yeah, that's it. Good. So have we done everything for this week?
Nope,
then?
I've got my announcement to make.
Yeah.
Oh, Fox's announcement.
Yes, if you
Yeah.
remember, many moons ago, I did a little video because I was going to do the Imperial Knight Canis Rex for eModels. Hasn't happened yet for various reasons, and it's going to be a while before I get to that for more various reasons. I'm not going to have a lot of time at the bench, and painting an Imperial Knight and filming painting an Imperial Knight is quite a intensive process, so I'm not going to have that kind of, while I'm looking after Mama Fox, long stints at the bench, not going to happen for quite some time. So I've picked up something else that hopefully in the coming weeks I can quickly do to film, to show you guys. I've got two things. First of all, I got James Mate to send me some Ultimate Primer.
Well, it's good stuff. That.
Yeah, if you need a primer for your airbrush, just get the Ultimate stuff. It's just, everything else is rubbish. This is good. There you go. But I've got a very special kit. And the reason I got this kit was twofold. One, it's not going to be hard to build and paint, so I can probably film it, the whole process, quite quickly. In the little bits of time that I get each day, over a course of a few weeks, I can probably get a little video build series of a couple of episodes or 3 episodes done, which is fine. I can't dedicate a lot of time, but it's also quite a special kit for me. It's a very important kit, and I'll show you what it is. I'm going to build that.
A tank.
Yes, it's the classic.
A
tank.
massive big boomstick, mate.
It's not an MBT. No, it's not an MBT. It's not a massive big tank. I'm
It's
going to
No, but
build
it's got
the
big boomstick.
big boomstick. It's got a big tube. It's the classic 1970s Russian T-62A tank from Tamiya. Now, you know, we always say, if you want to get into armour, but you don't know if you're going to enjoy it or not, don't go out and spend 100 quid on an expensive Ryefield tank with 1 billion parts. Start off with like a nice, simple vintage Tamiya kit, because they're dead easy, they're not complicated, and they're brilliant. Well, this is one of those. And the reason I've chosen this specifically, apart from the fact it's not going to be a hard one to paint because it's just green, is that this was hundreds of years ago, in the dim, grim 1980s, late 70s, early 80s, this was the first model kit I ever built and painted. Because my dad, I used to build kits just to play with them as toys. I'd just get some glue and I'd go and build it and then play with it as a toy and it'd get broken. My dad says, right, stop all that rubbish. I'll take you to a proper modelling shop in Manchester somewhere, and I will let you pick any kit and all the paints and everything else, and you'll do it properly. And he took me there, and I walked in the shop, and it was like, wow, because I was used to a little local shop. And for whatever reason, I picked that and all the paints to paint it. So the first kit I ever properly built and painted as a model, and not just as a toy to play with, was the Tamiya T62A. And I've mentioned that before, but even just when I got this, even just the artwork on the box, because I have a deep love of the vintage sort of classic Tamiya white box art, where they used to just have the vehicle and nothing else. I always appreciated that art. So that particular painting, I looked at the box art when I got this, and it just transported me back like 40 odd years to when I was a kid, and I had the model in front of me, and I was looking at this painting, because at the same time I was learning to draw and paint, and this was like, this kind of box art on Tamiya kits was a great inspiration for me, because it's beautiful box art. So that is hopefully in the coming weeks. I can't promise for sure, because obviously my priority right now is looking after Mama Foxx when she comes out of hospital. So, but in the little bits of time I've got, I will be building and painting that and doing a full video build on how to build and paint that for beginners. So there you go. We'll get that done before we get to do the Imperial Night. I will hopefully in the coming weeks do that, and it'll be a roll down memory lane for me, because
there's lots of people quite looking forward to that. Yeah, Bobby
it's
says
been a long time. It's quite big, and it's got the rubbery tracks.
Yeah, I found that a lot of people don't like them. I
they're
can
fine.
get along with them. Yeah,
They're fine. Don't worry about it. I did have a method for making them look droopy and heavy, but I can't remember what it was. I'll have to remember. So yeah, it's got about 6 parts. Basically, it's got the hull, the upper hull, the lower hull, the turret, and wheels, and that's about it. So, and I remember,
Bobby says you're not a proper modeler till you've built that kit. That's the rule.
Well, I remember very proudly going to school on the bus, and I took with me in this little matchbox the figure, the commander figure that I carefully painted with Tamiya paints, brush painted. I know, I was like 12, and I was showing them, look at that. Oh, I painted that myself and everything, and I tried to do the eyes, and it was obviously, if I still had it, it'd be like flat flesh face with like big white things and dots for the eye, because I would be 12 and I didn't know what to do. I was painting with a stick and painting with.
So you're going to do this one exactly the same, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, I wish I still had the original that I made all those years ago. I don't, unfortunately, but I'd look, because in those days when I built it, it was literally brush paint, no primer, just brush paint it the colour and the weathering, because it was the 80s, and all my how to make models books that said what you do is you dry brush some black and then you dry brush some silver. That's it. That's weathering. That's what I did.
Yeah, but you had to do
That was weathering.
Yeah, you had to do that in a hairy sweater with a pipe as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So there's quite a few looking forward to it. Retro says you could put the Tamiya motor kit and tread kit on that and make a radio control kit out of it. Max says you're going to follow with great interest. Yes, lots of people looking forward to it. So yeah, we'll
Cool.
just-
I've just had a message from Pete saying hello on Skype. Hello, Pete. I'm on the telly. I can't answer you right now. Bless him. I can hear Skype
That'll
going
be
in my ear.
my website broke. What do I do?
yeah, we know. Dan Kramer says, "We need that." Right. Well, then you will build the Yamato, says Robert Taylor.
I do have the Space Battleship Yamato in my stash, and I do need to build it, but it's not been built because I've got nowhere to put it once it's built.
I just found something else in my stash.
I currently have like a 3-foot long Dodge Charger to find somewhere to put. And
I found something else in my stash, and I just wondered if it's real.
Oh, look at that. Oakham.
Yeah, probably is. It'll be a Russian knockoff helicopter.
It looks like some. What's that? What was that helicopter called?
Blue Thunder.
Thunder.
The rubbish one, because everybody knows Airwolf was vastly superior.
Another one in my stash. Says he that doesn't like helicopters. Doubt he'll ever get built. Right. Anyway, unless there's anything else to do, I think we can wrap it up for the night. Well,
Retro asked me if it's the 66 centimeter Yamato. Yeah, it's the 1/500th one. So yeah, it's
The big one.
66.6 centimeters long.
Nice.
Cool. Excellent. That's real Ted the exists, says Bobbins. Oh, well. I've got that one as well.
Why have you got a stash all of a sudden, Ted?
Hang on, we
There's
have a message from Pete, mate. Yes, Pete, mate. Yes, we can. Pick something. Let me know. We may have potentially a last minute giveaway. So I think somebody's been in the gin cabinet.
Oh dear.
Is it a welcome
I've got-
back Foxx giveaway?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've got a hello off him as well on Skype. So.
Oh, there you go.
I'm feeling left out. He hasn't talked to me. That's fine. No, that's fine. I understand. That's fine.
Michael
says-
Jackman
he says
says
no
Blue
water.
Thunder was more true to life than Airwolf.
wasn't
That's
good,
what I
though.
was thinking of. Airwolf, yeah.
Yeah.
Lord Barkley says pick one of Ted's kits.
Yeah.
I tell you what. I shall have a thought. Then give me a second. Shall I pick something? Give me
Got
one
that
second.
one as well.
How have you got all these kits all of a sudden, Ted? You never used to have a stash. Now
Ted
you've
doesn't
got all
have a
these
stash.
planes and stuff. What happened?
Ted does not have a stash. I don't understand how this works.
I'll probably never build it that way either. Heat, £3.
Let's find
Pick
something.
Dora, says Lee Barrett.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah.
The 1/35th Dora apparently on the website is in stock.
Yeah, somebody else said, somebody mentioned that in chat when we said go and have a look at the website, see if it's balked, but it's fixed now. And the Dora I want that boat that Ted showed, says Dan.
Oh, I nearly I nearly picked a tank to give away, but it's 900 quid. No. No. Right, okay. I've picked. Pete has just confirmed. Yes, the 1/35th Dora is in stock. Right, I've picked something to give away, and I hope I don't get told off. Right, so
Do you remember how to do things?
I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. So I'll figure it
Oh
out.
dear, this can only
Hang
go
on.
well, folks.
I've got pop-ups in. I'm doing it in Edge as well, which is even worse. So
Oh no,
hang on.
Opera.
Don't use Opera. It's not 1994. Right, let me get.
No,
Chrome
an Opera
window
isn't 1994, Fox. It's actually a damn good browser.
Let me hang on. I've got to send a message to Pete at the same time. Right, Pete,
The
tell me
right
if
way
that's all right.
round.
Yeah.
That
It's a
should
good
be
job.
all right. It's like
It's a good job he caught us because we've used the gun by this time.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking while I sort this out with Pete, mate.
We've got nothing to talk about. We finished.
No, oh wait, we just sat watching you, putting you under pressure.
Dude,
Absolutely, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Right, that's
Yeah.
sorted. Right, so I need to figure out how.
Max
to
says,
share it
"Take
now.
care, all." He's got an early start tomorrow. Good night,
If
Max.
you click the bit at the bottom that says
hang around
share.
though. There could be a giveaway very
bit at
shortly.
the bottom
Max.
that says share. I've got me.
Yeah.
I've got a Skype open. My taskbar's in the way.
No, not on Skype. On,
Yeah.
on the StreamYard, underneath us.
I've got it.
Down
I've
there.
got it, don't worry. I've got it. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
You could tell Foxx is back.
It's back. It hasn't happened yet.
Right, is that sharing yet?
Well, it's not. It's ready to share. You can share it now if I like. If you like.
Okay. There we go.
You
Right.
can do it.
There it is.
So-
Yes.
I did a search for T62 and it didn't come up, so I did a search for Tamiya tank and it came up.
Yeah.
So there you go. So that is in stock, isn't it? Please tell me it's in stock. Yes. So seeing as I've showed the one I'm building, let's give one away.
Build along a
There you
Foxx.
go.
Build on the Foxx. Yeah, buddy build with Foxx.
Yeah, well, no, because I'll take forever to get round to it and do it. But yes, so if you would like to build the T62A, like what I will be building, Pete's saying, why have I chosen that one? He's clearly not watching, is he?
He's clearly not.
No, because I'm building this as the next eModels build, Pete. I've just been talking about it.
He's probably still not watching.
Hang on. Okay, so we'll do this one. So yes, if you
We're
want-
on the big screen in his kitchen, so we can all point.
I know. I've got to keep a notepad open because this might get interesting. Right, so if you'd like to win the tell you what, Ted,
Yeah, me.
instructions, you need to pick something to give away as well.
Do I? All right.
Yeah, so you do that while I'm doing this one, and just pop the link in Skype for Pete, mate, so he can double check it, make sure he's happy with it. See, this is why you want to stick to the end, because sometimes Pete mate pops in at the end of the show and says, let's give something away.
I've got to
And
find
then, and then we choose something really expensive, and Mrs. Pete mate probably slaps him around the head, and he gets in trouble. But yes, so if first of all, if you would like to win the Russian T62A tank, we will give this away next. We'll pull a winner next week. Then all you need to do is put a comment on this video when this finishes. I'll start again. When this finishes being a stream, and just turns into a normal video, put a comment on the video, and just say something amusing about Russia if you'd like to win the T62A.
Yeah, put
then what we
tank
do-
at the beginning. Put the first word as tank, and then
Yeah.
put something amusing about Russia, because then we'll be able
Yeah.
to tell when we draw it quickly.
Which one you want
Which
to
one
win?
you
If you want to
want-
win
you wanna
whatever
win.
Ted comes up with, then obviously you can put a different comment for him. We'll pick one of each.
I hope Ted doesn't choose a tank. That's all I'm hoping for.
Yeah. So if you find something, Ted, and just stick it in Pete's Skype so we can have a quick look and be happy with it. He says make sure there's loads in stock, but we don't know how much you've got in stock.
Yeah,
We'll just have to hope you've got one in stock.
yeah. What I'll have to do this on my phone because I've only got Skype on my phone, so I'll have to do it the other way around. Hang on, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be with you in a moment.
So we'll leave it on that one for a minute. So yeah, so put a comment on the when the stream is finished. It's a normal video. Stick a comment on, and if you want to win this, oh yeah, Pete will let you know when you tell him what it is. Ted.
Yeah.
Yes, if you'd like to win this, put a comment when this is a normal video and just say tank and then some amusing comment about Russia.
Family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly.
Peter Rogers said, do the London Bobby, Ted.
Yeah. I have an idea what I could do. Try this.
Pete Rogers says 14 quid, that's a bargain. That's the beauty of these vintage Tamiya kits, and this is why we always say, if you look, like I said before, if you're wanting to get into army, if you've never built tanks and stuff before, and you don't know if you're going to like it, you know, start off with one of these old, because these are like 30 or 40-year-old kits. This was 1976, this was released. But the beauty of these old toolings, these old Tamiya kits is, they're quite old, but they actually beat the pants off a lot of modern kits. Even though they're quite basic, they're just like, you know, it's like turret and wheels and hull. It's not all like 500 complicated parts like a modern kit. But that doesn't matter, because they're like 15 quid. And they're beautiful kits. They really do beat the pants off a lot of current modern kits.
Brilliant weathering mules, mate.
Yeah, in terms of quality. And they build up wonderfully. So if you're looking to get into armour, pop round the Tamiya section, because don't forget eModels are the UK's largest stockist of the Tamiya. Have a look around the Tamiya section. Look for some of their classic, tank kits and vehicle kits, especially the military miniature World War II stuff. There's tons of them, and they're not expensive because they're all like 40, 50 years old, but they're still worth it. They're brilliant. I'm trying to flip between Skype and everything else here. Oh no, don't do that, Pete. That's the worst thing we could do, trust me. They'll all just say Dora. He said, maybe ask the chat. No.
You ready yet, Ted? Come on.
Lord
No,
Barker
no
says,
pressure,
don't
but, you
pick
know.
my mother-in-law. She is huge.
Yeah, I just put.
So yeah, anyway, yeah. So if you want to get 12,
sorry about this. I did pick something, but it didn't go down too well. Let me have a look.
Scale Modelling Chaos says some of the Tamiya kits come with a few figures, so they also help if you want to get into
that
painting
might have been
figures.
a bit out of budget, Ted. That one, Ted.
Yeah, it's all right. I found something else.
Did Ted choose the door? Did he?
Pete's laughing about your choice.
Ted picked the third item. They want that boat that you did, Ted.
Oh, sorry, I was talking over you there. Let's go Modelling Chaos. So some of the Tamiya kits come with a few figures, so it helps if you want to get into painting figures, yeah?
Yeah, I know. I just read that one out.
Have you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
he wasn't paying attention.
No, he wasn't paying attention or anything.
I was reading Pete as well.
No, he's just not listening. Nobody listens to me. It's fine. I'm only here to push the buttons.
So again, even the figures from the 40-year-old Tamiya toolings often beat the pants off, a lot of modern. Let's mention no names releases.
We found one.
Yay!
Yeah.
I shall stop screen sharing. So remember, put a comment on the video when it's finished. Tank and then amusing Russian fact. I shall remove that.
There we go. I think I can share the screen.
You can indeed. No, you just got rid of the screen, Ted.
Share screen.
Max says, I absolutely agree, Foxx. I spent 6 years working in a hobby shop in Sydney. G'day, bro. And they were the best, and they still are. Absolutely. When you're happy that you know what you're comfortable with armor, that's when you can move it to your more expensive modern kits. Because even even the modern Tamiya stuff is like photo etch and thousands of parts. But when you're starting out, or if you just want a fun, easy build, those old Tamiya kits, they're just absolutely fantastic. There's some manufacturers that never even got to that level of quality.
Shall I share it for you, Ted?
Yeah.
He's Skyping.
Yes, go on then. Yeah, the next one that we're giving away tonight is me.
You guessed it.
Yes, me. I've taught Pete into it. Yeah. So, yeah, if you want to build your real life version of me and have me stood on your shelf in your wherever, there we go.
You could paint it gold and say it's a Ted Award.
It's your TED Award. Yeah, the ICM.
So if you want the tank, put a comment starting tank. If you want to win Ted, put a comment starting Ted.
No, there we go. Yeah.
Oh no, it was tank and then a humorous Russian fact, wasn't it? So we got to put Ted and a humorous Ted fact, please.
Yeah, or a humorous policeman joke, like there's a hole open into the road, the police are looking into it, that sort of thing.
I think more a humorous Ted fact. We'll get more mileage.
Yeah, because Ted's not here next week, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, I shall try and be here. I will try and be around at least in chat. It depends what the Wi-Fi is like in the Highlands. Yeah,
you can ask the chat. How many breweries do you think Ted managed to visit before he had to stop? One.
Johnny, you're not invisible, mate, but we were struggling to read like a Skype and the chat and do this at the same time.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to find the chat. There we go.
There we go. Yes, if you want to win the tank, put tank and an amusing Russian fact. If you want to win the policeman, put Ted and an amusing Ted fact. When this stream becomes a video, and we'll pull a couple of winners next. winners next week. Ted, will you send me the link for that?
I've just lost it.
Yeah,
it's in Skype.
That's in the Skype between you and Pete, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry.
I'll find it. I'm just keeping a list.
Sorry, I thought it was a group chat.
It's a super secret chat. It might be. I've got it. You're okay. I found it. Just so we can know next week what we've got to pull winners for.
Michael Jackerman says, "Forget it. He's only interested in the tank." There we go.
Yeah, they are giveaways, Michael. So can't please everyone, can we?
Yeah, if you don't fancy the prize, don't enter it.
Don't
you not want to win a Ted.
Yeah,
By the way,
we shouldn't have given folk the option. We could have just chose the prize and given whatever came up for it.
Yeah. Can we say? Can people enter one for both? I assume they can.
Of course you can.
Yeah, just you have to do two separate comments though. If you're interested in both,
I tell you what, if they win one they're not eligible to win either,
Yeah,
but they
but
can
you can
enter,
enter for both.
Enter both, yeah.
But we'll have to make sure to allow duplicate comments because they're going to have to put more than one comment in.
Yeah, we'll knock that off, but we'll work through it and sort it out before. Well, at least I will. I don't know. I might be on my own next week, so you know we'll figure out what happens and I'll get on with it.
Yeah, another surprising late night giveaway from Pete. But thank you very much, Pete.
Yes.
If you
Yes,
okay,
well done,
very
mate.
much.
Cheers, Pete.
See, Pete Mate does watch, and he swears
Yes.
blind it's water in the glass, not anything strong.
Right. Well, it's
And
about
let me
time.
just double check. There's not another giveaway we didn't know about. Hang on, we never know.
Well,
And he says, anything else then? You want us to give more away? I don't know.
No, that's enough. That's enough for me to do next week anyway. So.
yeah, you can, yeah, we'll give away a trolley dash in eModels.
Oh, what's that sound? Is the sound of Pete's wallet healing up?
You've got 5 minutes. You've got 5 minutes in a trolley to dash around eModels, and whatever's in your trolley at the end of 5 minutes is yours.
Pete's wallet is just desiccated.
Oh, cool. Anyway, yes, we'll leave it for tonight, and thank you very much to Pete for popping in at the last moment to give
Absolutely.
things away.
He's still typing. He's still typing.
Yeah. Paint the real Ted. Yes, you've got to put. If you win the policeman, you've got to put a little moustache on it. You don't need the glasses because I didn't have glasses when we wore those sort of uniforms. So just put a little tash on it.
Does that mean whenever you got a crim, you couldn't really see anything? Like, stop, whoever you were. Oh,
yeah. I know who you are.
Do you? No, actually, not really.
Can we get a 3D scan of Ted's face and print for the model? We could try that.
Yeah, just make a little moustache out of milliput or something.
Yeah, that'll look just like him.
Pete Mate says thank you to all of us. There you go.
No worries, mate.
So big hugs to
Our
Pete Mate
pleasure.
for throwing stuff at the crowds.
Anyway, we'll leave it now until next week when we don't know who's going to be here, if anybody at all.
Hopefully, I'll be here, but obviously, if the hospital decide that I've got
Absolutely,
to stay in, I've got no choice, mate.
Yeah,
If Mama Fox is still not home, I'll probably join you. But hopefully she'll be home by then.
Yeah, I'll try and get along in chat as well. If not, we could all just join in chat and have a text blog or whatever it is.
The chat room, yeah.
However, it is worth stressing that there may be, coming up in the coming weeks, there may be a few weeks where there is no stream at all, because it will literally just be, it might possibly just be Chris. So unless, Chris, you want to do
I don't mind doing the occasional one on my own, but I'm not going to do it every week. So.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get out of it because I've got spine surgery, so it's one of them minutes. But I mean, if it gets cancelled again, Chris, I'll be here. You know that. Mate.
We've got the tools, Col. If you want to nip over,
you're more than welcome, mate. You're more than welcome.
I've got a scalpel in here somewhere and things like that.
Oh yeah, mate. Happy days. You have at it, mate.
Yeah.
Pete Mate's just said that him and James will do it.
Fine, yeah, I'll send you the link.
You're on.
You don't want to say that, Pete, mate, because you don't know what you're letting yourself in for. It's not as easy.
I'll send the link through on Skype. No worries at all.
Yeah, he did promise one day that he would.
He did say he had a message. He messaged me a while back saying I'll come on the show soon. I think it was about 3 years ago.
I do really like the fact he kind of has just volunteered James.
James, brilliant. I mean, he's just thrown James straight under that bus there, isn't he? Brilliant.
Hey James, you're working over tonight. Get upstairs and.
It could be better though, Fox. We could hand over the entire show to Tony Fairclough. Now that would be fun.
We will 100%, says Pete, mate. Well, it's only going to be while Ted's away, and obviously Colin's out of action, and I'm unreliable at best at the moment. So
at the moment,
only be for once or twice while it's just Chris on his own. I was going to say if it's just you on your own, Chris, you could just do a from the workbench thing, just making something. So.
No, but I'm not making.
Yeah, I mean, I'll endeavour. You know, like I say, I've got me pre-op and all of that lot. But you know, if they say I've got to stay in because of the Velociraptor, then I've got no choice. But if they're happy for me to come back out for them 2 days, then I will, mate. I'll come back and keep company.
Ted, have a great holiday.
Yes,
you're only away for a couple of weeks anyway, isn't he? So you know.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it if I remember anything about it.
I was going to say if you remember it, Ted, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, I still think he's going to end up parked outside the first brewery that he gets to for 13 days recovery.
Yeah, we'll just end up parked outside that distillery just because they'd be like, "Well, I'm here now. What's no point going over there? There's alcohol here."
Don't need to raise the petrol, love. Let's just stay here.
Excuse me, do you mind if I stay on your car park? Because I've had a little bit, oh, of course you can, Ted. Yeah, he's still
I need to fill up the tank. Rocket fuel.
14 days ago he asked to stop and he's still here. Oh.
He's still not paid his bar bill.
Anyway, well, let's leave it. Let's go, and we'll see you all. I'll see you all in 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, I'll see you in 3 weeks' time. Yeah. But until then, take care of yourself, everybody. Look after yourself. Look after your family. And look after everybody else. But until then, thanks for watching. Have a great time. Don't forget the giveaways. Go and comment and win some things.
Yes, win the things. Remember, you can enter for both, but do 2 separate comments. One for the tank, one for the copper.
And good luck.
Good luck. Yep. Okay. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Yes, amoebas.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Be good.
Bye.
If you can't be good,
love you all.
charge.
Salam.